changes that might improve my situation. Sometimes I think about how different things might be if I had just focused on working things out with Sam instead of getting distracted by Nathan, but then I remember how miserable and resentful I was feeling in that marriage, and I'm not sure it would have worked anyway. I've done some therapy to try to understand why I made the choices I did, and the therapist keeps talking about how I was seeking validation and emotional connection that I wasn't getting in my marriage. She says that's normal and understandable, but that I went about it in a destructive way that hurt multiple people, including myself. She wants me to take responsibility for my actions and acknowledge how my choices affected Sam and Nathan's family. But honestly, I still feel like everyone else played a part in creating the situation that led to my affair. Sam's depression and emotional neediness created an environment where I felt neglected and undervalued, and if he had been a better partner, I wouldn't have been looking for connection elsewhere. Nathan pursued the relationship just as much as I did, so it's not fair that I'm the one who ended up with all the consequences while he got to go back to his normal life. The loneliness is probably the worst part because I don't really have close friends anymore after losing my church community, and my family relationships are kind of strained because they're disappointed in me. I spend most of my free time alone in my apartment, watching Netflix or scrolling through social media, and I see all these people my age getting married and having kids and reaching milestones that feel completely out of reach for me right now. Sometimes I check Nathan's social media even though I know I shouldn't, and I can see that he and Carol took a family vacation last summer, their kids are doing well in school, and they seem happy together. Part of me is glad that he was able to save his marriage and that his children didn't have to go through a divorce because of what we did, but another part of me feels bitter that he got to keep everything while I lost everything. It doesn't seem fair that the consequences were so unequal when we were both equally responsible for what happened between us. I know I'm probably supposed to have learned some big lesson from all this and be a better person now, but honestly, I'm mostly just tired and kind of angry about how everything turned out. I don't regret having feelings for Nathan or wanting more for my life than what I had with Sam, but I do regret how messy and public everything became and how much it screwed up my future prospects. If I could do it over, I'd probably handle things differently, but I'm not sure I'd make completely different choices because the feelings were real and the connection was real, even if it wasn't sustainable in the long run.